Hi, this is technology expert Reginald Andre, and today I would like to talk to you about a very serious topic, and it's about IT tips on preparing your office for the coronavirus pandemic. Now, we hope and pray that this doesn't happen to our city, to our country, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't take measures to be prepared. So, let's get to it. The first thing you want to do is have a business continuity plan. And what that simply means is if your office was closed, do you have things in place to make sure that your office can continue to function or that your clients know that you're closed and that you're going to be getting back to them shortly? For example, do your employees know how to set up an out of office reply? What about shipments that come into your business? Do you have a plan in place that if your office is closed, but your FedEx or UPS or local carrier, they're still delivering? Do they know not to deliver to your office so they don't leave those valuable packages at your front door? So just think about all the departments and put what if scenarios and just have a plan in place so that if and when something does happen, everything is writing and it's very clear on what to do. The second tip is now would be a good time to review the list of people that have the ability to work from home. If your office needs to be closed for 2 weeks, you want to be able that all your essential employees are able to continue working. And there's plenty of ways and remote software that you can use that allows you to do that. The third thing is if you have staff that occasionally works remotely, maybe on special holidays they have to be on call or an emergency night or weekend, you want to have them test their remote connectivity because sometimes when passwords change, things break and it may not be working. So you want to just have them test that. The fourth thing is you want to be able to take advantage of your phone system. Now, hopefully, you have a more advanced system, which is called Voice over IP or VoIP, and those phones and those systems have so much features, such as when a customer or someone leaves a voicemail on the phone, it goes to their email, or the ability to transfer the extension or the entire line to someone's cell phone, or the ability to have the extension of that person's phone or the line on their laptop or their mobile device so that they can continue making phone calls as if they were in the office. So definitely take advantage of a voice over IP system. The fifth thing that you want to do is you want to make sure you have a contact list of all of your employees and their cell phone numbers. So just in case there is an emergency, for example, in our office we have corporate phones, but obviously the employees would have a personal phone. You want to make sure that you have all of that contact information so that if there was an emergency, you needed to reach somebody, you have that. The sixth item is that you want to subscribe to web conferencing tools. And this is very useful in our company because a lot of times I found myself driving from client to client, and these were just like 15, 20 minutes, especially in the Miami traffic where we are. And what I started to use was Zoom. And Zoom allowed us to do web conferencing with our clients. Well, if your office is closed and you still need to continue doing your business, or you need to have you know, meetings where you need to like be able to see a screen or so forth. These web conferencing tools allow that. So definitely look into that. Your seventh item that you want to consider is if your employees don't have laptops, but they're going to be expected to work from home, now is the time to consider getting them company issued laptops. And now I want to say this, be careful because I don't want you to compromise security by letting the employees use their personal laptops or their personal devices, because it's basically going to bypass all the cybersecurity measures that your IT company put in place. So you have the best antivirus on your company equipment, firewalls, etc. And if you allow an employee to bring in a personal device and use your corporate information, you just let the bad guys in. You locked the front door, but you left the back door open. The eighth item to consider is that with the supply chains in China disrupted, you may start seeing shortages on technology. So we purchase from Dell, and that's made in China. And we have already seen that when we're placing our order, what usually takes 1 week is now taking 1.5 to 2 weeks to come in. And as the supply chain in China starts to decrease, things are going to start taking longer and longer. So if you have any technology plans on ordering that you're going to be having for the next few quarters, I definitely recommend maybe trying to see if you can purchase that now so that that project and deadline doesn't get delayed. And the last thing is phishing emails. That's right. People are now sending phishing emails about the coronavirus. Tips on how to protect your family from the coronavirus. You click on it, you see a login, and people are going away and putting in their login information, and they're actually getting phished and compromised with their emails. So definitely remind your employees to watch out for that, because especially right now there's a lot of frantic. If you're watching the news, people going to the supermarket and buying the masks and so forth like that. So and the bad guys are now seeing that this is definitely a money maker. So you definitely want to make sure and let your employees know in your next huddle or in your next team meeting to be careful on the emails, especially when it relates to the coronavirus, because there are already phishing emails out there. So I hope these 9 tips were useful. Feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions. Thank you.